Well, there it is. Kidzin. Will we unban him? 15 waves, enemy hordes, doom. As long as all the modes are picked on the hardest difficulty. Good. Good. I trust this is the hardest difficulty. 15 waves start in 285 seconds. Looks like he's going with the rifleman build. 2 peasants onto lumber straight away. We will judge Kidzin and see if he has found himself worthy of being unbanned. Could it be possible? A long time before the first phase starts though. 4 minutes plus at the moment. That gives you time to build up a base and set things up. So he's on the first phase, of which there are 3. First phase includes 15 waves that get progressively stronger. Sometimes they have heroes in them and can be nasty. I assume he's going to try to go for the items, but it makes it harder to do so. The mission is essentially to protect the Barrow Den here. You can try to keep this alive with certain abilities. Just don't lose it. You can see the kills, the losses, the gold lost to upkeep, and units trained. There's some commands as well. This is created by Stylo, this map. I'm pretty sure that's not what you look like, Stylo. 15 waves. Isn't that the girl that was used to replace Samwise Didier's face in the World Editor? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Type -info 15 waves to get pinged spawn location. Every 5th wave contains a hero. There's a power generator. If you destroy the power generator, you get mobs that do more damage to you. 30% more bonus damage for the enemy. But you get a random item. Sometimes it can be good, other times you wish you didn't bother. Looks like Jaina Proudmoore is going to be coming out. Alongside some rifles. Gold mine is filled with 5 peasants. Blacksmiths at the ready. Seems to have the correct build order. Kidzin has actually practiced this map, I'm just going to warn you. So he should know what he's doing for the most part. I can't really stop people from practicing the maps, to be frank with you. He says I mean. Like, he's trying to come up with an excuse already to defend himself. Second try, beat it. He tried to palm off a replay on me. And say, there you go, I beat it. That counts. But no, he has to do it live in front of an audience in order to prove it. I don't accept replays. You can minimize the scoreboard since it's trying to show unused player stats. So it's trying to show my stats, but I'm not obviously a player. So this doesn't represent what Kidzin's doing. I guess. Oh yeah. Jaina is... I guess Kidzin doesn't have the... Kidzin, do you have the Spoils of War edition? Because I saw the Jaina icon when you picked the Archmage. So if you did have the Spoils of War... you would have got Jaina. You could have had Jaina, mate. But now you've got the weird looking Archmage hero that doesn't look quite like the awesome original Archmage. He's going for high food count to begin with, instead of prioritizing tech. I wonder if anything I'm saying is going to influence what it is that he does. Suddenly start teching. Arcane Vault nearby. You say not really, but a lot of people do like to utilize my knowledge, my wisdom. "19 seconds left. The tech has begun. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just coincidentally decided to do it after I said it. I can't help it. I could give him some bad tips, but I'm pretty much just going to speak about what it is that I would probably consider doing in the same situation. Destroying the power generator. So the first wave should be nice and tough. At least 30% tougher. You can see it's got +9 damage on the Crypt Fiends, Kobolds, Kobold Geomancer. A couple of Water Elementals will tank this, no problem. Prioritizing the Geomancer. Geomancer has a lot of mana and he'll spam slow, so it means your units will take a bit of extra damage getting into position to do so, but may as well. Looks like, yeah, scoreboard isn't going to really have any impact here. Just keep an eye and see if it changes anything after this wave, but I doubt it. Smart Fiends. They'll consistently go for the lowest health unit regardless of your micro, aka really annoying to deal with. More Riflemen, upgrade into damage. Could Mass Sork work where you polymorph the enemy units each round? Potentially. I've never done it with human. But Brilliance Aura and Casters should be pretty powerful. Probably quite a few abuses you can use. I did it with Undead, I think. I planned to go like Banshees for Possession, but in the end I didn't really bother doing it too much. Bit tricky because the computer will always target the Banshees. Or it typically felt like it would do. Gets a Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Nothing special. Could be useful on a Mountain King, obviously. Next wave incoming. Grunts, Headhunters, Rogue. Look at that bold head. Pretty sure he shaves it. Level 3 Archmage already though. Very powerful. Rifleman's not enjoying that fight. It's going to sit back and wait for some healing. But this rifle won't. Get it? Because he's dead. A horrible, gruesome corpse. It's way too realistic. It's quite disturbing, really. Looks like Keep should be upgraded into Fortress, or is it Keep? I can't remember the names of the upgrades all too well, even though I've been playing this game forever. Pretty sure Keep is the second one, so it should be Castle as the last one. Another upgrade. Paladin second. Perhaps prioritizing the power of resurrection, which gets 6 units resurrected. Very powerful, actually. Crazy powerful, when you think about it. Like, if you have 6 knights, they're 245 gold each, right? So, basically 250 gold. So, it's like 1,500 gold. Or 1,470 gold, something like that. Just back in an instant. And I don't think the cooldown's too bad. They stole your Water Elemental, Kidzin. You gonna stand for that? He might get Blood Mage third then, if he's got Paladin second. That haircut there. Oh, it's the Revenant's Elemental. Okay. I thought he stole one of yours. But yeah, I didn't see anything that could steal it. It just seems strange. Lumber mill time. The trees hold up quite a long time in this. Did that lumber just sort of teleport into his hand? I think it did. Like a whoop. Sort of like... Didn't even so much teleport. Like, teleporting would be the way it usually works. It kind of like... travelled from a small distance from the peasant into his hands. There is a tavern. He could get a third hero, yeah. Goblin Tinker, of course. Alchemist would be good with the heals. Arcane Sanctum. Macro's pretty good. In comes the Crooked Murlocs. And some Horde. And Kodo's got a nice sort of roll animation to it. Sort of like charging into battle. Honk honk. He's taking his meal, but takes a lot of extra damage from rifles. Water Mentor is tanking this very easily so far. Underneath the 50 food cap. Mountain King is third. That's a weird feeling having Mountain King as third. Especially hotkey wise, for me personally. Pressing 3 for Mountain King is odd. You can't get another hero now, Legolas. He's got 3 heroes as maximum. Devotion Aura level 1, Brilliance Aura level 2. Mountain King's pretty useful with Thunderclap, slowing down enemy attack as well as doing damage. Alright, scary level, terrible item. Kind of, like it could be useful for the Mountain King. In comes Brewmaster and Lich with some pandas. Very fierce, sharp, pointy teeth pandas. Hard focus on the panda. Gets one last breath of fire off. Mountain King pulling back. These water elementals are almost cheating. They're so strong. But the enemy can't steal them if they get the right units to do so. Going with the triple barracks. Continuous upgrades for rifles. What's wrong with the emblem? Scroll of the Beast. Technically a good item, but most of the time it's sold. Because it's a situational item. Hippo Riders, Giant, Dryad. Mountain Giant's soaking up the damage though. I'm going to focus on the Hippo Riders. Not a tough army to deal with though. I gotta say those Satyr Shadow Dancers actually fit in quite well with Night Elf units. The female ones anyway, because they look a lot less gruesome than the male equivalents. Does canned bread and Adventure of Witty work? What, map wise? Don't see why not. Upgrades into swords. Priest upgrade. Hard to take the paladin seriously looking like that. Talisman of Evasion. Very nice. Gyrocopters. And a fair bit of air. Troll Warlord in the back with the plus damage. Thunderclap though. Water elementals are very valuable though. Creeps will prioritise summons, unless of course you've got some very low health units nearby. So it's only really the water elemental taking damage for the most part. I imagine night replacements will be coming at some point. Gone for an Orb of Fire. Oh, this is an older patch though. It's the 10 bonus fire damage one. The original Mountain King is one of the best heroes in the game, Flawless. How could you say that this Mountain King looks better? He's hilarious. +9. Level 3 Brilliance. Paladin as well for support. Double KO on the Gargoyle. Almost maximum upgrades by the looks of it. Dare you to go mass siege engines. Sunshine TD. What about Sunshine TD? I'm not sure if I played that or not. Mass peasants, yes, that is a good idea. If you get enough keeps, you can keep putting them into militia form. Peasants upgraded are pretty sick actually. Pound for pound. 1 food unit. Really strong damage. And the burst damage from the rifles is pretty strong. Spiked color. In comes the siege engines of truth. And the druids of the Talon. Off they go. They got better things to do. That's a good block there from the rifle versus the siege engine.
The town is under siege. A player's force is
Barrow Den is under threat, but should be fine really. Units take damage over time if they're near the Barrow Den. Oh wow, those siege engines are certainly making much more of an impact. Hong Kong! It's just as well you got a block on one of them earlier on. Mitigated some of the damage that could have been done. Knights are coming through. Pushing past the 50 food mark. Wave 10 is the hero level. You can tell this is practice. This is fairly refined thus far. Naga Sea bitch. And the Warden. Warden using up that mana straight away. Get that mana out. Some blizzards. Should only be like level 1 blizzard though, should it not? I guess why not then? Warden about to go down. Naga Myrmidon. No Naga Royal Guards thus far. Paladin too strong. Wave 11 ink. More knights on the go. This is an abuse of human OP-ness.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very scary looking blue dragon overseer. Not impressive though otherwise. These are nice items. Really good. Cthulhu's been defeated. $80 food being the benchmark now. They have a nice little animation with their weapon. They sometimes spin it. But in this case, they're just flicking their hair. Oh, there's a good item. Ancient Django. There it is. A good little spin of the weapon. Ancient Django of Endurance. That's one hell of a nice item.
A player's
Increased attack speed and movement speed. Very easy thus far for Kidzin. Maybe I should have forced him to do this with Night Elf. It's an axe, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of an axe. You do run your mouth, Kidzin. Yeah, except when I do it, I talk sense. See, you can't even type wish properly. So outraged you are right now. Too impulsive. Not calm. Not collect. Not coherent. Just rage. Fuels your passion. Big army coming in here. The Fairy Dragon's doing a little bit of work there versus the casters, but not really noticeable enough. Honk honk. Where are you going?
A player's
Come back.
forces are under attack.
You could attack that for free. What are you doing? Oh right, I see. There's no actual hippos. There's no hippo riders per se.
Siege.
Just hippos. Very effeminate hippogriff. Lovely eyes. Nice curvature of the beak. I mean, maybe I'll play Sunshine TD. It sounds familiar that I might have played it before. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Got like a chrome look to it. Helm of Valor. Ooh. Nice. Gasoline elemental. Ring of Protection +4 is not bad actually. I'll feel free, Tycock. When am I going to break out Tower Island? I don't know. When it next gets naturally played. No specific plans. It almost looks like a mirror match here. Minus heroes. Blizzard doing some work. I think there'd be more focus on spell breakers actually, but just going stronger units overall is fine. Up to 100 food here for Kidzin. Tank just like looks bemused by you trying to surround it. It's just like, did you really just try to surround me
Players'
now?
forces are under attack.
Okay. That poor horse with the slow. Can't work out why he's not moving fast. I think the lighting has a big play in this, doesn't it? Could be the dungeon tile set that makes things look a bit sort of oily and shiny, as if it's reflecting off various colours. Worth getting one Dragonhawk. Maybe, but there was 2 Hippogriffs beforehand. Ooh, cause of attack +15. So you'd have to be paying attention, otherwise those Hippogriffs would destroy the Dragonhawk. Oh, this is more like it. Crit Lord and Keeper of the Grove. There's Tranquility. Very good. Flamethrowers in the back. This is the last level of the first phase. Destroyer being focused down. Keep the Grove in trouble. Holy Frenzy not doing much. Keeper of the Grove. First phase completed. Enemy hordes start in 210 seconds. You're able to build defense towers and use battle stations. 108 food. Yes, he's definitely manipulating right now. How can you send it if you keep banning a link? I'm not banning a link, mate. It just bans people that try to post things that aren't subscribed, for example. I mean, you can try to post it, or just put a dot in between one of the HTTPs. TTTTP. But I'm not too worried. I'll look it up afterwards in my own spare time. You're the one that's concerned, mate. Got 2 minutes now until the next phase. Looks like Kidzin's got this in the bag. It's been too easy, unfortunately. Massive damage on the Archmage. Perhaps Kidzin might have to beat me after this then, to prove that he really does have the skill to play human. Bonus challenge. Then why do I still beat you in customs as well? See, he's running his mouth again. I don't think he wants to stay unbanned. Shouldn't have announced his unbanned challenge. You gave him time to practice. Yeah, I guess that's something we've learnt from this experience. Is whatever they get challenged with, they're not allowed to practice it. And the only way I can stop them from not practicing it is essentially to not tell them, because otherwise they will practice it. This is definitely practice, Kidzin. I can see the signs. It's too coordinated. You wouldn't flow into this level of coordination on the first try, that's for sure. A few leaves amongst the dark tiles. It's alright, Kidzin will probably get banned again at some point. Why would I ban mod someone I'm trying to ban? Dreadlord coming in. Orb of Corruption of Truth. That's some epic music. Infernal Smackdown. Watermental Tankage. Running into a shortage. Meat Wagons. What are they going to focus? I would think they go for Priest, but they seem to be going for some... Knights, maybe? He does have all 3 phases to complete him. Still at 108 food. This makes me angry. I've got to wait for Kidzin to inevitably win. But rules are rules, and I can't break my own rules. I'll just have to remember in future. Human are good as well with the towers because they can get upgraded defenses. So their towers take less damage. He got banned because he decided to argue with me about a point that he was wrong on. And despite being proven that he was wrong, he still decided to refuse to apologize. What time zone am I in? GMT. Greenwich Mean Time. Or CET -1. What is this map? It's lava defense. Kidzin down 8 food on list. 12 food. Have I tried playing Warcraft 3? I don't know. I could give it a go, I suppose, if you think I should. Back to 108 food. The exploits continue. This is too carefully orchestrated. I need to see my players more chaotic and panicky, as if there is actually a threat underway. What was the aim of the game? I explained it at the start, Tycook, for when you weren't paying attention. You need to defend the Barrow Den from being destroyed, basically. Oh, you was away, was you? Oh, that's convenient. Here comes Illidan. Serious business. Mana burn on the Paladin. Get into a position for maybe elimination. Yes, he does. Metamorphosis perhaps at the ready. All of his army's almost dead already though. Knights are just running over everything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yes. Sneaky
The
Talon.
town is under siege. Never trust an elf!
Thank you, Benny Mac. Even the base layout is actually somewhat quite well designed versus what is going to come in the final phase when the demons invade. This does make me want to ban you all over again, Kidzin, to be honest. It's a pretty big army coming this way now. 102 food from purple. I hope they just go on, go. Why are they trying to run into this army? Go. 76 food left for purple. 73 food is going down quick now. Kidzin actually down to 81 food though, but they're hero. I think the Mountain King's about to go down in a moment. Yes, good lads. It's not going to be enough though. A lot of gold and lumber though still left for Kidzin. Enemy hordes have been completed. Now we have to wait a few minutes until the doom is upon us. Although I didn't find the doom too difficult, so considering Kidzin has breezed through this so far, I can't imagine he's going to lose to doom. What's up, Voodoo? It's not bad, he's doing well. It's just the manner of it. Although it's not really his fault. It's my fault for allowing him to be in a position where he could practice the map beforehand. It should be more of a challenge, really. Less coordinated and pre-organized. It takes some of the life out of it. It's not really updating in real time, is it? Is this 6 gold they're getting at 100 food plus? It looks like it is, isn't it? It shouldn't be 6 gold. Should be like 4 gold, shouldn't it? Looks like some trickery is afoot. What exploitation is this? Perhaps this is automatic disqualification. Bojan says he really enjoys the reaction videos. Oh, that's good. I know they're good for something. It's a way to process some of my thoughts as well. And hopefully the video is quite entertaining as well, which most of the time they will be. Is that the Sundering armor upgrade? Because it used to sort of have more of a flamey effect, I think, on the sword, but it looks weird now. Very subtle. Gromash, you wished I had Warcraft 3 videos on my YouTube. You mean Warcraft 3 videos on my Warcraft 3 video YouTube channel? This map actually has it in its settings, reduced taxes. 20% and 40%. So what you're saying, Stylo, is you're playing God. Look. It's too much preparation here. You know exactly where the things fucking spawn in as well. Not even I did that. This is what I mean. It's too sort of...
A player's forces are under attack.
Stolen Knight. Can't resurrect that one back.
A town is under siege. Forces are under
Has
attack.
7 minutes now to go.
Forces are under attack.
Infernal's wasting a lot of time running around there. Some good rain of fire in the farms though. Might be better on the towers. StarCraft 2 meets Warcraft 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Eridar, no match. Not even Mana Shield's gonna save you.
A town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
He's trying to get himself banned again, isn't he? Look, I could make this really easy to put you in your place, Kidzin, if you really want me to do that. I'll literally force you into a 1 versus 1, and then we'll see how smooth you play. You can play human if you want. And then we'll see how organized you are when you're against me. Well then, why are you running your mouth? This is what got you banned in the first place. This is melee, what you're doing right here. This isn't a custom game. I mean, it technically is a custom game, but it is basically melee.
A town is under siege. Forces are under attack.
You're hilarious when you're angry because you get really frustrated. Good. That peasant got killed.
Forces are under attack.
What the hell is Mordhau? Well, I haven't tried that one, no. Sounds like a game for nerds.
The town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Got mega long arms. Be a pretty good basketball player in Infernal, I think. He could use his head as the basketball.
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I'm tempted to ban Kidzin. Should I ban Kidzin? Again? Well, I know the YouTubes aren't going to be happy. The people watching.
Town is under siege.
Kid Chrono says don't do it, you have to be fair and unbiased. I know. But I feel like this is somewhat a bit calculated for my liking. It's premeditated. So I feel like, whilst it does count towards an unban, it's a dirty way towards unban. There's something dirty about it. There wouldn't be a next time after you failed the first time. You would have to move on to a different map. Hence why I wouldn't want you to be able to practice. That's why when I gave those challenges to other players, their next challenge wasn't to do the same thing again, it was to move on to something else.
A player's forces are under attack.
We need like 5-dimensional gates. That's what we need.
A town is under siege.
Doom does seem to be actually the easiest of all of them, I would say. It's because there's no Archimond. Alright, well those that are watching on YouTube at this point, write your hate-filled comments. Do you think players should be able to practice beforehand?
Player's forces are under attack.
Or
A
not?
town is under siege.
Kidzin apologise to YouTube for telling them to suck it. The Barrow Den has been protected. Victory is Kidzin's, but no one's happy about it. We can all come out of this game more miserable than when we started.